What's up everyone, and welcome back to Mr. King Games. So this wipe round, things have been very quiet. I've been very busy with IRL stuff, in real life stuff, so didn't have too much time, or not as much time as usual to spend on Rust. But still, I managed to build 2 or 3 places that I think is quite cool, that I would like to quickly show you guys today in the video, just to keep the channel alive a little bit. Thank you so much for those that's been hanging around, been hanging on, sticking to subscribing, even though I've been very quiet. My goal is to put out as much content as possible next to actually just making a living in real life. So let's try and keep it short and sweet. First up, I've got my little farm base. So me and Beast again started out. There's a little island back there. I'll see if I can go and show it just now. But we started out with this. My main goal was to be self-sufficient. I did not want to buy any berries and any stuff from anyone. So first of all, I started out building this little place. Quite a cool feature of it, I would say, is the fact that it's got a waterfall inside. I always try and build something unique and new, and I'm sure this has been done before, but for me personally this was quite cool and quite unique. So nothing special here, just a bunch of badly placed planter boxes. I've got some good genes. I actually stumbled across this. I did not crossbreed this. I literally picked this guy up, whatever, berry in the bush, I ate it, planted the seed, and it was a good one. So I cloned a bunch of it and I used it all wipe long whenever I was playing. Got your heaters and sprinklers. More than enough fertilizer. We had a couple of horses up here that was producing quite a bunch of poo. Yeah, nothing much else to see here. The mixing table, and here we've got some clones. Well, not that, those two. Yeah, a very basic farm, but trust me, it did the trick. So up here, not much. This is where I used to put the heli before I had my big base up there. Put your fertilizer box empty at the moment. Horsey still has to make another pool. We had 4 horses at one stage, but yeah, there's been about a week or 2 weeks that I haven't been playing, so all of that sadly passed away. Righto, next up we've got Beast's base. Once again, I'm not going to go in there and show you guys all of that, because I don't know if he's ready or he feels right to have it shown. But we chose this island because when we first arrived here there was a bunch of nodes everywhere. As you can see already now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and actually the last thing I built was this place. Our idea was to build up a car and take the car and go out zombie hunting with the car. This server has got a lot of zombies and raidable bases, which I actually did not even happen to get to this wipe. I did not even do a single raid, as it's been quite a grindy, quite a slow progressing wipe. There's been a bunch of changes on the server that made it really slow to progress, which is quite cool. If you're playing every day, you don't get bored, but as soon as you're not able to play every day, it's like you struggle to reach Tommy and MP5 within like the full wipe. At least I happened to get up these turrets, protect the base, because the zombies will come and stand right here and shoot rockets at my base. Bloody bastards. Alright, so like I said, yeah, that's Beast's base. Over here I've got one of my features of the base that I think is cool. I always try and work something cool into the base build somehow. Let's just see where we can get up. Oh, can't get up this way. And it's actually this elevator shaft. And some of you that's been playing around in Rust and has done a lot of building in Rust will know that having a foundation over here all the way away from the rest of your foundations is not that easy. Now if you guys would like to see me do this in a demo build, you're welcome to sound off in the comments. And as always, I've got the auto doors. It's a must. I hate opening closing doors the whole time. Pretty much place all of your foundations connected all the way down until where you want. You build up, you build this way, and then once it's done, you basically just remove or delete all of the foundations and as much as you want in between to create sort of this archway. But anyway, let's see. Let's hope the elevators are behaving. They used to kill you, or you used to drop through them. Alright, not as done up, not as decorated as the one I had last wipe. You guys can go check out my previous video. Just one of the better bases I've recorded so far. Definitely not the best I've built, but what's on recording on YouTube, the previous video, the previous base was definitely a killer. So yeah, we got your fireplace here. More than enough wood for forever. Just don't like to keep the fires burning, as I've noticed it tanks my FPS like mad. Got a small basic furnace room with some storage for the ores and the woods. And then of course a little bit of a roleplay section. Got your rooms, sort of, well, as close as you'll ever get to a gaming station in Rust. Small balcony, 2 barbecues. Another room, just a basic place, just to, I don't know, there's no point in having a big old ugly metal sheet metal armor thing. Then one more up to get to the heli garage. Well, this is supposed to be an auto door as well, but it doesn't always behave like it. See? Nope. I don't know why, maybe the chopper is in the way. Anyway. And yeah, just got this water catcher up here. Back this way, it's just like I had to do something with the top of the elevator shaft. So I decided to build up this. Another barbecue over here. And you can actually here have quite a good view at some other stuff. I've actually got no idea who built it. But Monster used to build over here. He had it like a farm base over the river. Alright, so some of you might be wondering, hey man, where's your TC? I don't see your TC. So that's fine. That's because, if you've noticed, this is all the wooden section of the base. Next to the elevator, the entrance. You have to sort of go down one more. And then you're in the business room. Over here, a bunch of semi-empty boxes, because like I said, progression has been slowed down a lot. But still some fun stuff. We still had some fun, had some good runs, had some good zombie hunts. I had got a lot of fun. Wood was actually something I gathered quite a lot of. Components are looking very poor. Guns. Yeah, you can't learn guns, you have to, well, you can only learn them through the XP system. You cannot learn them in the research table with scrap or anything like normal. It's just once again to slow down the progression in terms of people reaching endgame within 2 days or whatever. Not a lot of ammo. I'm not gonna go through all those, they're pretty much empty. One of the fullest boxes I have. Alright, cool thing. You use scrap to buy power hours. And like always, I've got my electricity set up. I'm not entirely sure what everyone... Okay, so that's the main switch. Always got my main switch. Lights, doors, all of the doors in the base, except the external doors, they're all on heartbeat sensors. And this is for the spotlights on the roof. And then just a basic work area where everything can be crafted and repaired. nothing much here, and I'm the only guy online. Yeah, you might have wondered about that. I'm like super early in the morning. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning I'm recording this. That's why there's nobody online. Usually we top out at like 8 to 10 people throughout the day, and then between 15 to 20, sometimes 25 to 30 people over weekends. So things are quite nice. It's quite a social server. It's quite nice. We're all friendly-ish and nice, and people are social and fly around and check out people's places and talk to people and help new people out and stuff. Down here, obviously in this little corner, I've got all of the important stuff. I've got all the teas that I've been making myself. We've got our batteries, we never even got to use those. Used to craft your own recycler. Research paper, you can use it to research basic things in the research table, not guns unfortunately. And this is quite important on this server because the owner added sicknesses, whatever. So if a bear bites you, you can get something bear related. If you get bitten by a pig, you can get boring or something, and wolf's bane from wolves, and you can get sick from eating tuna cans, and like there's a whole bunch of hidden stuff and hidden sicknesses. So it was quite important to always carry around this with. So, and one of the most pathetic looking boom boxes ever. Once again, thanks to the progression system being slowed down so much, made all of this extremely hard to gather. And that's about it for this one, I guess. I can just quickly show you some of the other stuff. You've got a command for quest, which is quite cool. You've got a bunch of quests you can do that earns you cash. Gathering quests, loot, crafting. I'd like to see the guy that finished all of that. Anyway, and also got player challenges. So this is where, like, there's just a bunch of whole random small challenges and achievements you can reach to get on the leaderboard for all of these. I am apparently still that guy. I used to be the sniper, PVE sniper, I think so, or PVE hunter. Previous wipe I had the longest kill shot for most of the wipe. This one I didn't really have time. I didn't even progress all the way to M2 or L96, so couldn't really contest there. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, only no life and no other achievement. Once again, you guys, thank you so much for those that have been sticking around, that have been supporting me, watching the videos, liking the videos, leaving comments on the videos. I recently had a comment of a person asking me if I can do a build tutorial on the previous one I built. Now, unfortunately, hey, check this out. Bear! Oh, that was easy. Sometimes when I log on, it's like bear killing and pig killing simulator. Yesterday when I logged in, it was like 6 or 7 pigs running around all over, which is nice. Hey, look at that shadow. Thief in the night. Yeah, which was nice for things like getting low grade and getting cloth and leather for crafting clothes and stuff. But as I was saying, thank you for those that's been sticking around. And oh no, not that. One person actually asked me if I could do a build tutorial. That's what I forgot. See, this early in the morning I've got scatterbrain. And unfortunately it's not as easy as doing a build guide or a build tutorial on any of these type of bases, because it's spur of the moment builds. I literally look for a place. Whenever I like a place, I just start slapping down foundations and I see how it goes. A lot of times I end up deleting or removing a lot of foundations. Ooh, there goes a yawn. And replacing them, and you can just like, this used to be 1 story taller even, with a nice slanted roof on the top. But I then ran into one of the other restrictions added onto the server, which was building block placements, or amount of items you can place. That's also why some of you that know my building style will know that I do like to place half walls. I can actually quickly run down. Okay, now I can't actually do that because I'm at the limit. I've literally used up every single one of the building blocks I can place. Now what sucks about that is a wall, a door frame, a floor piece, a roof piece, any single building piece you place counts as one entity. And that did not allow me to do my half walls, because usually I've got a half wall at the bottom, a gap down the middle, and then another half wall at the top, and then perhaps a frame. So that makes 3 pieces in 1 slot. And if I did that with all my internal walls, I would not even have been able to finish or close up the roof. So yeah, it's good for FPS, but people like me that like to build big, nice, pretty roleplay bases, yeah, it kinda sucks. So that answers that question, but still, if you guys would like to see me explain some of the techniques I use, like the half wall with the gaps in between, high walls, or anything specific you see over here in this base, just go ahead and ask in the comment section. It's easy for me to log on and just start a random build over there and just show some of the building techniques. But again, this video has probably dragged out way too long. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. If you watched this far, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, maybe leaving a comment. And until next time, Mr. King out.